Hi, I'm Michael Fry, President and CEO of Deepwater Subsea. In this episode of The Daily Grind, I talk about emotional intelligence and how EQ is so much greater than IQ. Let's get into the show. Never let emotion affect locomotion. For this Monday morning, this daily grind is all about controlling yourself, having high emotional intelligence. And the reason I want to mention that is too many times we let little things control the outcome of our days. You always hear about, couples who go to bed mad, wake up mad. And, the same thing happens at work. And the reason I want to mention this on this Monday morning daily grind is, for a lot of people, having high EQs is something that's not part of their normal day. They don't understand themselves. They don't have strong emotional intelligence. And unfortunately, our world as a whole focuses so much on IQ that we pay very little attention to EQ. If you truly understand yourself, you have self-awareness, you have self-control, you have empathy, you have motivation, these type of things will help you succeed in your career as you move forward. So for this daily grind, understand where's your emotional intelligence. What are those hot buttons? What are the things that happen to you during the day that just get you fired up? I used to be a very emotional person. There were people who would walk into a room and I could automatically feel my blood start to boil. And then, I went to a conference one time and the conference was on emotional intelligence. And I had to really start understanding myself. Now some people might say, Mike, you're getting kind of deep here. And the reality of it is, it took me having to step back and say, why does such and such bother me in my day-to-day? What is it about this individual that just kind of pushes me over the edge? And then when I sat back and started thinking about it, it had nothing to do with the individual. It had to do with me personally. And once I was able to control that and understand it, then it was just another day-to-day thing where that person would come in and I was like, hey, John, how you doing? Good, because I had to understand myself. I had to understand where I was coming from and what were the things that were frustrating me. So for this daily grind, emotional intelligence, is something that'll help take you to another level in your career. Having self-awareness, being able to sit back in that moment and really observe the feelings that you're having. Why is it when someone says something that your heart starts to race, your palms get sweaty, you just start getting all kind of amped up? What is it about that moment that pushes you over the edge? The important thing, though, is when you understand the moment, it's being able to step back and redirect that energy. And what's important is, when you can redirect the energy and keep it in a positive manner, then after a while, you don't have anything to worry about. So, again, for this daily grind, understand your emotional intelligence. This is one of the reasons why we built our brand new leadership course around emotional intelligence. Understanding your boss, understanding yourself, understanding your subordinates, and how do you work at those three levels? Because it's very important. If I don't understand what it is my boss is going through on a day-to-day, then part of the drama that I might be having is that I don't have empathy for the things that he's going through. If I know that my boss is being asked these questions, then when he comes and asks these questions to me, I understand the reasons why. Understanding that relationship with your supervisors. At the same time, if I don't understand some of the challenges that my subordinates have, how can I be a good leader or a good manager to provide them with the information that they need to get through that day-to-day? But it all starts with understanding yourself. You have to have high emotional intelligence, and if you really want to be a good leader, you are the first person that has to take a look in the mirror and understand the direction that you need to go. Something to think about.